Hello, hello everyone. We're going to continue working on the Photobomb version of the Simple Folio Style 5. I'm going to show you what I did with the first panel we worked on, which is coincidentally panel 3, but it's the first one we worked on. And we're going to continue matting. All right, so let's change the camera view. All right, guys, so here it is finished. All right, so where we left off was here. I didn't mat any of this, so I went ahead and matted this pocket. Here is a pocket card I'm gonna slip a few things through here, which is gonna tie all of this together. Mat it here with the ticket stub on the top as well. I matted the photo mats. And I don't remember if I gave you a size on these, but these photo mats are 4 3/4 by 3 1/4. All right, and then I matted accordingly. Okay, and then this one is 4 3/4 by 5 3/4. The ones that fit into these pockets here. All right, and then here I used a border. Look at how beautiful this turned out. I didn't glue this paper down yet because I have to tell you I'm not in love with it yet, but I'm not in love with it. I'm going to change it. But I needed to step away from this for a little bit because it annoys me when one tiny strip of paper takes me longer than the entire project. So I just step away from it. These mats are a different size, so let me give you this one. This one is 5 by the 3 1/4. And then 5 by the 5 3/4 inches. All right, so 5 by 5 3/4 inches. All right, and that slips right into there, and it just looks so gorgeous. I added my piece of red paper there, of that little patch, and then there it is with the eyelets on the back side, and then this flips over this way. And we've got this beautiful setup here. This is a pocket right here. So I matted with the same paper all the way to the top. But here, instead of cutting the paper all the way, the perfect mat, I went under by 1/4 of an inch. So then I could use a yellow strip that ties a yellow in over here in this border here. And then I matted like so here. So everything just turned out absolutely gorgeous. Oh, I did add the tab here as well. So I love that. And I added the documented here. Okay, and it's just so, so, so pretty. I love everything, the way all of the layers look. It is gorgeous. This is a must-have paper collection, guys. If you don't have it, it is gorgeous. So I didn't do too much embellishing. I normally like to embellish at the end of the project once I lay all my papers down, but sometimes I can't help myself and I do a little bit of decorating. All right, so let's grab another panel and let's get started. So I'm going to start on this panel here, and I've got a few things, these two pieces ready to rock and roll. So I am going to start with this one here, and I'm going to mat this piece right here, which will give me, so I'm not including the tab, so measure just from the straight edge, okay? And I'm going to cut my piece of paper to size, and it's just going to be so pretty. Okay. So I'm still inking with the Distress Oxide Vintage Photo. Oh, no, wrong. But let me just double check before I screw this up. Yeah, 7 1/4. Okay, just checking. Okay. And that's going to go right there. So I'm just going to paper clip that just to hold it momentarily. And then here, I'm going to cut this pocket card so I can fit it right here on this pocket. I did not think so. Okay. And I just want the sentiment to be there. See that? So that's going to be there. I want to use the rest of this here. And I'm going to cut this to size. So that's going to be 2N. I don't know. What is this size here? 2 7/8 of an inch. I don't know why, but with the ruler, I can't seem to see it exactly, and I really don't want to screw it up because I don't want to have to print more paper just because I screw up my cuts. And my copy is upside down there, but I think I'll be able to handle it. I think. We'll see. We shall see. That is too big. Right there. Oh, so pretty. So pretty, so pretty. I may be able to squeeze this one in here. Yep. Just for giggles. Alrighty. So I hope you all had a lovely week. And this is just a little too long. Three and a quarter. Okay, so I'm going to get a piece of paper there, and I want it to have a red base. So I'm going to get this one at 3 and a quarter. Right here. I'm going to show you how to mat these. I just haven't decided what color yet. I'm going to cut my pieces of mat for this square here, for these 10 squares here. And how fun is this, guys? Isn't that wonderful? All of the pictures you can fit there. So really, really sweet. I love the way that this turned out. I don't know if I'm loving that red paper back there. I'm going to leave it for now until I decide whether I'm going to see what I'm going to mat up here. So I'm just not feeling it. Not feeling it. So I am going to cut this black paper. Maybe not. Let me see what else I got over here. I get so involved in trying to use up the pieces of paper that I cut already. And then I don't. Right, so this is a perfect 4x6 here, guys. Right, so that will go right there. And I'm going to grab my pieces of cardstock, my cardstock pieces, and cut my squares. All right, I may speed this up in this video so that you don't have to watch me cutting and inking a bunch of squares. Okay, so let me just show you the colors that I'm going to use. So I need 20 pieces, front and back. And you can just do color in the front and nothing in the back. That's up to you. Just to, lots of blue here. So I've got these colors here. Did I use all the other ones? I may have to print some solids out, which I don't want. Oh, I can use some of this. That's cute. Just double check. I can use some of the newspaper print as well. And just have a little pattern. That would be nice. And I have some smaller strips here of the red and yellow. So I will be able to use that. Oh, that's from wrong collection from here. So I'm just going to start cutting a bunch of my squares and get that going so that I can mat. Just want to make sure. All right, let's start cutting. All right, guys, well, we're going to start gluing things down. And I'm glad I realized that I had everything on speed because I almost just kept on going and forgot that you guys were here with me. So I'm just gluing everything down. There we go. I'm not yet convinced about this piece of paper here. I don't like it. Kind of, I'm not sure. Well, I can put this here because I don't think I'm going to put it. Yeah, all right. I can put something there that'll make me happy. That'll make me very happy, actually. Okay. And let's see something. It doesn't have to be that. Could put a tab there too, which would be super cute. These are the embellishments printed and cut at 6 by 6. And I have to tell you, I think this is going to be a standard for me. I just love them. Love, love, love. So this is 6 by 6 here. And I use this same embellishment over here. That's the regular size right there for the record. And look at how cute in 6 by 6. Just adorable. Look at that. Oh, just so cute. All right. So your closure for this is a photo mat that we're going to put in this pocket here. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue papers. Look at how cute this is. My goodness, with these two. With these little embellishments on there, it's going to be so stinking cute. And then here, I do love this one. So I'm thinking, yeah, I'm going to glue this down because I can't wait to share my new closures that I discovered, a new little product for closures that I discovered. And I'm so excited to share with you guys. So it's linked in the description box, all right? But it is, let's see. I already used it in, oh, look at, I got one out already. So these are, they're acetate, and you can see it well on the blank. Here they go. These are for retail. So you stick this behind something on whatever you want. Like, I'm going to have to demo one like this. And then they hang it, right? You're able to hang it wherever you want. So, and the adhesive is quite ridiculous, I'm going to say. It's excellent. right? So it'll hold something this, like that. So they come on these strips here, and I'll link you down below to the exact ones that I purchased. And you get a whole bunch of them. Look, I got this whole thing right here on Amazon, and it's a ton of them, guys. And I think they're going to make perfect closures. So we're going to use them in all sorts of different ways. So I'm thinking of putting this one right back here. So there's a fold, okay? Right, I'm going to put that right on the edge there. And I love that they're acetate. So I'm going to, for this particular one, and I'm going to show you all sorts of different ways to use this closure. And then you're going to burnish around. And then you're left with this hole that you can tie whatever you want. Now hopefully I got this exactly right. So there they are. Oh, you can see them perfectly. And I could have put the pattern paper underneath. I'll put this first and then the pattern paper, but I didn't think about it. So, but the beauty is that they are acetate. They're clear. And they're not going to tear. They're just going to be perfect. Look at that. Perfect little closure. And I'm not going to use this string, guys, but I just want to show you. Oh, I could probably use this one. I really want to use the black and white, but I'm all out of the black and white. So I'm just going to quickly show you with this string, which I'm going to change it. I don't love this, but it's better than the red and white one. So you see, you string it. And then you can make your little tie. So something different other than, you know, our policy closure. And I know that my string is super long, but I explain this all the time because, of course, I'm going to get somebody with a silly remark. Everything has to be long for me because of my giant fingers. I don't know what is wrong with my fingers that they get in the way of everything for me. And I can't tie a bow unless I have really long, long, long string. It's quite ridiculous on my part, but anyway. But look at how fabulous this is. So you can make all sorts of different closures with this. I can't wait to show you more and more and more ideas because I will have a bazillion. All right, so I hope you love it. Hope you love it. Brand new, guys. Brand new. Remember where you saw it first. So fabulous. So I hope you guys enjoy these little closures. So the link is in the description box because they come in different sizes. All right. So these are on the smaller size of the ones that are offered. All right, look at how adorable that is. So there you go. All right, so there's a little closure for that. I'll show you how to mat your tabs in just a minute. Okay, so I'm going to just start gluing these randomly. Hopefully it won't matter where I stick this at. Kathy. Miss Kathy. Okay, so there's that one. I'm just going to paper clip it so it can stay closed because it annoys me that they just pop open. When I'm trying to stick something down. But how fun are these, man? So cute. I love this whole setup right here. And I know I said I was going to not put pattern paper in here, but I think I cut enough for pattern paper all the way. You can do 20 little photos if you did them all up. All of them. How fabulous is that? And the smaller photos, I have to say, are just so adorable. I'm thinking that looks good like that because I don't want it to be too choppy. No yellow on that one. The blue seems to go the best there. Doesn't have to be matchy-matchy, but you want it to look good, right? You know, don't spend too much time on it, guys. As long as it looks good, that's all that matters. Oh, and I forgot to. Why don't we just mat the inside of this now? Let me know what you guys think about the closure option. We will be using these a lot. So I highly recommend that you get some. All right. I don't know what they're called, but again, the link is in the description box so that you have it. I'm going to go with this one on the outside. Here. See how easy is this is with the glue? Can you imagine if I was taping all these little pieces? Ay, I would go nuts. I think it would be the easiest thing to do the inside and the outside with the same color, right? So I'm going to alternate. Here I've got yellow and that craft, so I'm going to do the craft on top. Just to keep it super simple. Okay, so then on this side, I'm going to do yellow down here, red, and then, or red here, and then craft in the middle. That's fine if it's the same across. I'm fine with that. I love the way the Distress Oxide changes the color. It's like a grayish brownish color. It's not even vintage photo. I think it's reacting to the ink on my paper because it's so nice. It's vintage photo Distress Oxide, but it's a different color. You know, it reacted, and I just love it. Look at that, how fabulous that looks. Oh my gosh, I just love it so much. Got that there. And I have no red. Oh, I've got two of these. Okay, so I have to put, so I'm going to put red here and blue over here. And I'll put this down here so I can cover that up. Those right there. Okay, perfect. That right there. Whoopsie. And then here. And then, okay, so I need paper here. So yellow on this side. And then down here, Got this over here on this side. Nice. We have blue. I need a little more red. Am I missing a red piece? Didn't use enough of these. Another blue. One, two, three. So 1, 2, 3. I am missing a red. I do not know what I did with it. Or maybe I didn't cut 4. It is highly possible that I did not cut 4 pieces. But I don't know. Oh well. I've got another red. Okay, red. Okay, now what am I missing? Guess I can put yellow down here. I'm fine with that. All right, so how fabulous is this? Can you picture it, guys? No pun intended. With pictures, how awesome is this going to be? All right, and then let's get my sleeves up. So I don't know if I am. Okay. So I feel like putting this right here, because that's where, no, I don't love that there. But a red goes down here. I don't like all that craft there. I can't leave it, guys. I don't love it. Of course, I had to rip off the top layer of my cardstock. Because why, right? Because it must happen. All right, that annoys me. And the Polaroid frames, the mini ones, will look great on the red. So, had to be done, guys. Had to be done. Okay. Done. And now we're going to ink this up. Have to be careful. So cute already. And then I want the bomb. I just need it one side of the little mini bomb. Right up here. Oh, perfect red again. So cute. And then we have the real over here. It's not popping on there. It's popping better on the blue. But I did want to put the sentiment here. Let's put that one right there. Very cute. Where is that little piece? Ah, here it is. Doesn't fill up the space nicely, so I feel like it needs something else. There we go. That fills up the space nicely. So cute. And I don't love this anymore. It's just not doing anything for me. So, I mean, oh, let's do this one. Hello, Miss Kathy. I don't really love that there. I mean, well, it does look cute. I don't want something on every surface. So for now, I'm just going to let's put paper clips for now. So I can enjoy the pretty. Oh my gosh, so adorable. This actually does look good there. What am I saying? It does look great on the blue. Better than the, I am going to put this because I do like it. Okay. Very, very cutie patootie. And it's just the perfect size. How could I not? Okay. And smile. Oh my gosh, that is just too stinking cute. I can put one of my closures on here. But again, what's going to close this is whatever's in here. And I'm thinking I may do an acetate photo mat so we can see still behind it. Is what I'm thinking. Decisions. Because that is just too cute to cover up. None of these are going to work for me right now. For inside that pocket. So I will just put photo mats in there. And let's talk about these here. Look at how well that is holding up, how perfect. That has turned out so cute. I can't stop looking at it. See, because I put this in here as a placeholder, this is going to cover up, although this can still be beautiful on its own, but I don't know that I want to do that, right? I can put one of these fun photo uh, one of these in here as well. See, and that'll just kind of hold that down. Maybe put closure on these only. Not sure. Not sure. We'll see. We'll figure it out. Right now, we're leaving the paper clips on there. But what I want to do is show you how to mat the tabs. And you'll need your punch board again to do that. So the large tab measures 2.5 inches. So to mat, you always want to cut 1/4 of an inch smaller, right? So you're going to get your pattern paper. You're going to cut a strip at 2.25 inches. So let me see what pattern paper I want. I'm loving all of the craft here, but do I want craft tabs as well? I think I do. So let me try that. 2.25. You can cut 1/8 of an inch shorter, smaller if you want. If you don't want such a wide border, okay? And then you grab your punch board and you're just going to do your tabs. All right, so you're going to need 6. So all you have to do is measure the tab at the widest part and then cut your mat 1/4 of an inch smaller. A strip of paper in this case. See that? 1. And I will speed this up as well so you don't have to look at this. Alright guys, this one is done and it is adorable. So I'm thinking we can do a few of these on here. Well, what did I do with them? I'm sure I tossed them about. Oh, here we go. So unscripted. And I have to clean these up a bit so I can glue these on my time. But unscripted looks great there. Then I thought it was documented. Ah, here it is. I see it. Then documented on this side. And something with a little more punch here. Because the smile is so teeny tiny. Oh, there we go. Memories captured. I love that. So I've got a little bit of fuzz around these. So I'm going to clean that up. And then I'm going to ink these and I'll just glue them down. But this, my friends, is done. So I hope you love it. And remember to check the description box down below for all of your links. This is Simple Folios Style 5 in the Photobomb version. And I hope you pick up these cute little closures via the link below. It's on Amazon, so no worries. You'll be able to find this easily. And I will see you in the next one, guys. I'm super excited about how this turned out. All right. So happy crafting.